Stadium in Salt Lake City, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Utes will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. It's complete to the left. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be legal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a fourth down situation.
Now remember, they were stopped on fourth down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. With the catch, it's Cooper. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
With the catch, it's Hemby. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go with a direct snap. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Can't quite cross the plane to get to 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know, if you're calling quarterback sneak in that situation, you're expecting to get the first down, but up front, you've got to do a better job getting some push. No way he got that fast.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Using his feet, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He might want another play. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Utes in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signals for the 2-minute timeout. That last completion sets him up on second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the marker. It's Bentley. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. They'll go right back to the run. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Quarterback moving. Grab near the marker, it's Bentley. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. It's third and goal and third and long. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Trying to get behind the defense. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical. And
unloads it downfield. He got it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cooper. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play. Absolute shame. Missed